Word Love Transformation. Yesterday we did a really big job. We released the what was in the way of your channel, what restraints were there, what belief systems were there, and deep in the subconsciousness. So today, this evening, what I want to work with is really building up your self-confidence in your own channel and believing in it and really clearing any doubts that's in the way of that or anything which is restricting you from it. So what I want to work with is, and this is not about religion when I say it, I'm working with the archetypes and the codes of, everyone who's been here has brought true codes and frequencies for all of us to transform. So what I want to work with is Buddha's codes for really bringing in Buddha's nervous system, the ease and the strength. If you imagine how much he worked on his nervous system and he worked on his channel. So he's a beautiful key for transformation and remembering and believing in your channel and living it, because this webinar is about your channel and living it. So I want to work with the activation of Buddha's codes to reinforce your channel and to make it stronger. Then I want to work with as well Christ in the system. For me, it's okay, it's easy to connect to God in a way, but God in a way doesn't know what it's like to be in the human form and have the human attachments or the pain, the victimhood, the suffering, the betrayal, what we experience here on this planet. And here is free will. So, in a way, for me, if I want to clear something, if I find someone who's cleared, for example, if I was abused and someone's cleared abuse, they're the ones with the keys for helping me to clear abuse. So, if you see, for example, for me, Christ was here to bring in the keys of everything around the human aspect, what we're experiencing on this planet, what we experience in life as a human, suffering, betrayal, mockery, um, victimhood, being laughed at. So Christ, for me, as an archetype, as a creator, as a gatekeeper, as the essence, as the key holder for suffering, victim, betrayal, mockery, pain, grief, loss, resurrection. We all have deadness, for example, in different aspects where part of us is feeling dead. Our joy is dead, our passion is dead, our love is dead. So Christ has the keys for resurrection of our deadness. So what I want to do is I want to work with Christ as the gatekeeper for clearing suffering, for clearing victimhood, for clearing, anger with God, for clearing pain, loss, betrayal, all these human aspects which we experience in this life, in this body, doubting, people pleasing. So this webinar is about really going back into wholeness and remembering who you are, but strengthening your system. So today is about strengthening your system, believing in your system, believing in your channel, living your channel, miracles, acceptance to let go, acceptance to grow, acceptance to feel, acceptance also. Christ for me is the one who can see the false gods and the false temples and the false altars and smash them. So what false altars am I connected to, or my ancestors? False gods, false altars, and smash them in our systems and go back to our essence, go back to who we are directly to God ourselves. So this is going to be a very, very powerful, life-changing experience and activation. And it's going to find the aspects of you that is trapped in victimhood or afraid of being mocked, afraid of going bankrupt, for example, afraid of death. Christ was resurrected, so he went through death and resurrection. So he can help you clear death from the system when you do it consciously. He can help you with disease. So all these different aspects which he went through means he's got the keys for us to transform. Everyone is an equal. Everyone is God within the eyes of God. We're all equal here. So any parts of us that feel superior or racism or classism that's in our ancestral line, if we work with God, we can Christ, we can clear them. So here's the keys for clearing all these different aspects of the unresolved soul, the human parts and the ego parts. So I'm really excited to bring this in. It's a really beautiful, beautiful time on this planet to clear these deep, deep issues, fighting with the devil, fighting with power, fighting with greed. So all these envy, all these keys we're going to clear this evening and go back into wholeness and believe in ourselves and know thyself and know thy channel and sit comfortably with ease in our bodies. Ease. So release the victim, release the pain, belief systems, release the doubting parts, the ashamed parts, the guilty parts, the fearful parts, and go back into complete authority and sovereignty of your soul and your channel. So this today is about building up. It's about strengthening. It's about life. It's about living. It will bring you back into life. These are the keys and the gifts that are opening this evening's webinars. So I invite you to be part of it. And it's about sharing. What is the point in doing this if you're only doing it for you? So always, for example, in systems, when you bring in the energy of that I'm doing for myself, but I'm also doing to share with others, to help others, then the field gets stronger and your channel gets stronger. So I'm also going to be working with that this evening to set yourself free, that you really honor the channel of creation, and creation is working through you, and then sharing it, sharing these gifts with all, because each one of us is changing the entire system of the cosmos, of the ocean, of creation. And it's about remembering that and being it. So yeah, thank you for everyone being part of the webinar. And yeah, if you want to jump in, the recordings from yesterday are there, and I'll see you later. So you can watch this at any date, no excuses, whenever you want. As you know, if you want to watch it a few times, it's there for you, and it'll really support your channel and help you believe in yourself and believe in your channel. Only you have the answers within you. I can't tell you your answers, nobody can. It's in you. And you have that voice with your creator, your God, within you directly. And it's always been there. And we forgot, or we doubted it, or we disconnected. So this webinar is about reconnecting, believing in that inner voice, listening and living it. So it's, yeah, I was doing it last night. The coordinates like we're living life maybe in fear or waiting for something to happen or waiting for the right time. And it's like driving a car, but it's two cars. One is lagging behind, but they should be synced up to be present. So we're going to, yesterday we synced everything up. So we're in our channel, living as a creator, evolving all the time. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day. And remembering who you are.